Hi guys, welcome to my 10-month post-VSG update. How are you? Welcome to my channel if you're new. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for coming back. If you've been watching me for a while, I really appreciate it. I don't know why in my head I have this idea that after a year I'm going to be done. Obviously, I won't be done. This is forever, for life. But I very much feel like after 10 months, I've done a lot of hard work and I'm really, really proud of it. So, having said that, I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on October 20th, 2016 in Morristown, New Jersey at Morristown Medical Center. My high weight starting weight day of surgery was 265. I'm 5'8". I'm 30 years old. Last time I did one of these monthly updates was 2 months ago. I was 180.6. This month I am 173.7, so that is almost 7 pounds. That's 6.9 pounds down in the last 2 months. About 3 of those pounds were in the first month, and about 4 pounds were in the first month, and about 3 pounds were in the second month. So, yeah, you can definitely tell my weight loss has been slowing down. I've definitely had a lot of ups and downs over the last couple months. I think part of that is to be expected with weight loss surgery in general. Of course, at the beginning, the weight loss is much faster because the change of eating is, I think, so drastic compared to the way we were probably all eating before. And now I think I'm getting closer to a point where my body is kind of leveling out. I do want to lose another 8 pounds by my 1-year surgery. So in the next 2 months, I'm hoping for 8 pounds. Might be tough, but I'm going to work really, really hard to get there. I'm going to try. And if, 165 is my goal weight because that's the high end of normal BMI for my height. So, we'll see. I definitely want to get there, and if I don't get there within my first year, I'm going to keep trying, and I will get there eventually. Of that, I am sure. But it's only 8 pounds away, so I think maybe I can do it. Fingers crossed. Yeah, right now I feel really good. I feel really strong, really healthy. I've been exercising a lot, mostly cardio, some strength training too, but I feel really strong and lean. I feel like even though I haven't lost a whole lot of weight in these last couple months, I'm definitely noticing changes in my body. And in just a minute, I'll get up and I'll do a skin flick. I'll show you what I look like now. And then at the end, I'm going to show you a couple pictures. The pictures I do always at my starting weight, at my last monthly checkup, so 2 months ago, and then today. So you'll notice from like the middle picture and the today picture, it's only 7 pounds difference, but I feel like I look a lot more tone and lean, and that's my goal, right? To keep going in that direction, to keep toning up and getting leaner and stronger. And yeah, I mean, at this point, it really takes a lot of self-discipline. I mean, even from the beginning, I've had to be careful, since weight loss surgery, I've had to be careful in particular with what I eat. But now I'm at the point where I could eat just about anything. If I wanted to, I could eat a lot, and I have to actively not. So some days that's tough, some days it's not. What I realize has kind of shifted in me is that I'm much more nutrition focused. And before surgery, I never ever thought about how the food I was eating would affect me physically. I would eat for pleasure. I would eat because things tasted good. I would eat because I really just love them. I love the way it tasted. And in that sense, I like the way it made me feel emotionally, I guess. But I never really thought about the way food was making me feel physically, or how it was affecting my body. And now I feel like because my stomach is so small, or because I notice, like I said, small things make a big impact, now I feel like I can very much tell if I'm eating 100 calories of carbs or 100 calories of protein. I feel differently afterwards. It affects me. It really does. And I'm aware of how that's being processed in my body and how that's going to affect me in the long term. And so that's definitely, even though I had done every diet under the sun before VSG, I don't think I was ever so nutrition focused. I think it's hard to say, but on plans like Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, whatever, it's you're very much told this is what you're going to eat at this hour, at this time, blah, blah, and you just follow the plan kind of blindly, or I did anyway. But now VSG is just a tool, so there's no diet plan necessarily. I mean, there are recommendations for macros, but I could eat whatever I want as long as I fit my nutrition goals. So there's a lot more freedom, and that's good for me. You know, it doesn't feel very restrictive at all in the sense of like, oh, I can never eat whatever. I can basically eat anything as long as I'm aware of how it affects my nutrition. And because of that, that leads me to make healthier choices. You know, before surgery, sometimes if I felt like it, I would literally just eat a bowl of white rice with like butter and salt, or pasta with butter and salt for dinner. I used to eat ice cream, so much ice cream. I used to eat an entire box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Because I was hungry, and because it tasted good, and because I didn't really care. And now just the thought of that is like terrifying. Not because I fear I'll gain weight, but because I fear what that would do to my body. I'm afraid of like, oh my gosh, my poor little pancreas and my insulin, I don't want to like overload them, you know? I feel like I really am in a position to take good care of my body, and I really want to do that now. And so that's the biggest shift I think that has happened in the last several months, is that I'm more aware of the correlations between the foods I eat and my body, and how they make me feel, and how they affect my health and nutrition in the long run. So, like I said, only 7 pounds in the last 2 months, but I feel like I look good. So, the other thing I was going to mention is that I'll show you all of my measurements here, but I will mention that in the last 2 months, I'm still losing inches. I've lost 1.5 inches off my waist, 1 inch off my thigh, and 1 inch off my arms, which is crazy to me. I feel like, again, I didn't really lose that much weight, so to be losing inches like that is very surprising, but I'm happy about it. Like I said, I've been working out a lot, and I feel like it's starting to show in my body. So, okay, so I'm gonna get up, do a skin flick, show you what I look like, and then I'll show you my pictures that show my starting weight 2 months ago and then today. So thanks for watching. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this romper I'm wearing, I just kind of pulled it down. It's basically shorts, so I think that'll do. First, I want to show you my surgery incisions, how they look. They're definitely still visible, still dark, but I'm kind of over it. You know, before surgery, one of my biggest fears was like having these scars all over my belly. I'm really like anti-scar, and unfortunately the way the pigmentation of my skin is, they're still really, really visible, but oh well. It is what it is. Okay, let me back up and show you here. Okay, so here's what I look like from the front. I'm definitely seeing nice definition in my chest, collarbones. I feel like even my shoulders have nice definition. I don't know, my arms. Kind of. I'm getting there. Oh, see, there's a little bit of a muscle there, but definitely still very jiggly, right, when you see it this way. It's a lot of loose skin, and I always carried a lot of weight in my arms, so, you know, I don't know. That's probably my least favorite part of my body, honestly, but I'm getting some nice muscle definition there, which is nice. My belly is okay. I mean, still kind of jiggly here, and this isn't just skin. There's definitely still fat in here to lose. You know, I used to carry most of my weight in my belly and in my arms. My legs were never very big. My butt has always been, unfortunately, flat. So most of my weight came from here and from my arms. So here's my belly. Here's what I look like from the side, back, side, again, arm situation. As far as my legs go, I don't know if you can see very well. I do have a little bit of loose skin here in the middle, but I feel like my legs are pretty strong. I've got nice muscle definition in my thighs, and well, you can't really see it, but in my calves too. So I'm actually pretty pleased with my legs. It's just my belly that's kind of droopy. You know, if I go like this, it's really okay. It's loose, but it doesn't, I don't hate it. It's not that bad. Honestly, like I said, the only thing I really hate are my arms, but that's a problem for down the road. Anyway, I'm going to show you my pictures here, and if you haven't subscribed already, I would love for you to do so we can chat some more. Alright, thanks so much for watching. Bye.